So we know that studying isn't the only thing you're doing at the University of Newcastle.
So my name's Jace. I study Bachelor of Social Science, majoring in Human Geography. I work nearly full-time, so a few hours short of full-time hours, and I also have 5 children, a partner who likes to see me every now and again, so it's a pretty full load.
Hi, my name is Sarah and I study a combined Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Communication. So on top of studying, I work 3 jobs, 2 of them here at the university and also 1 in retail. And I am also on the University of Newcastle Law Students Association. And so between all these commitments, life can get pretty full on. And that's also trying to find time for friends and family and just doing things I enjoy.
Work-life study balance is really essential for healthy well-being. Most students have responsibilities, multiple responsibilities, and it's important for academic success to be able to kind of get the balance right.
One of the things we're seeing is that a lot of students are stressed and the demands, I think, have become more intense as the years have gone by. And if you don't find that kind of balance, then you're going to find it hard to maintain your level over a long time. The key point is that a degree is a marathon, it's not a sprint. And so if you can't keep that balance, that's going to make it that much more difficult for you to finish.
I think I've worked out a pretty good balance, but sometimes you just want to sit on the couch and watch TV, and you've got assignments due, work's calling, kids have to get picked up from school, go to soccer, help them with their homework, so yeah, it gets pretty hectic.
So I find if I really dedicate myself to my studies and don't make time for my friends or for hobbies, I get really burnt out. So it's really important that you do find a balance between the two.
Well, I guess you have to reassess your situation, reassess the balance. Ask yourself, what's important to me and what changes can I make to get heading in that direction again?
I'm sort of an obsessive timetabler. I do an Excel document every week and timetable what classes I need and what study I need.
Do a little bit often. So a lot of times people think, oh, I've got this I've got this party or this outside work I need to do, so I'll do that and then I'll come back to my study. What I'd really encourage people to do is try to get a little bit done every week for each of your subjects, because if you can stay connected, keep up with things, then both you'll learn better, because the distributed practice of any material is much better than if you try to cram. And then secondly, and more importantly, it'll keep you motivated, because you won't start to become frightened of what it is you haven't done yet.
I had a student mentor in my first year, so I got some tips on how to go about approaching assignments. Lecturers here are really approachable. Often if I feel like I'm having trouble, I'll sit down with them in their office and go through the assignment and work out the best way to approach the question.
Past sessions are magnificent, really help you get more out of your study, so each hour's worth a bit more.
The university has a range of services that students can access, including our student central hubs. The hubs are the first port of call for students for information about their degree, completing online forms, parking permits and other university questions.
Course coordinators are your friends. So if you are struggling with a course, don't just think, oh, I'm hopeless, I can't do this. You should talk to them and they can quite often help you through and make you feel like, hey, it's not that bad.
If you find that you are struggling or just need a little bit of help getting unstuck with life, there's always options out there, and there's plenty of people that are willing to help and discuss that with you. You can go on our website, you can contact our reception, and we also have online counselling, so that's available to all students.
Remember, if you're ever unsure on where to go for help or what kind of help you need, you can always pop into one of our student central hubs or call us on 4921 5000. We have a lot of personal support here for students. It includes the student support team who can talk to you about welfare, well-being, accessibility and counselling support. Ultimately, there's no silly questions, so just remember, if you're unsure, to go into a student central hub and ask for help, because if they don't know the answer, they'll also find out who can answer your question. Find someone to help you be successful in your studies.